did you come up with the name Bon Appetit?
How did I come up with Bon Appetit? Well, actually, I went through a few names. So many I can't remember, honestly. But Bon Appetit was the only one that kind of felt right. It just felt right. I was going through just different beats and trying to see, like playing with different genres and trying to see, okay, could I make a song with each one of these beats? And I mean, not just a song, but a great song. And I actually was able to. So I said, okay. One of the beats, I said, Bon Appetit, every beat, I'ma kill it. And I was like, okay, Bon Appetit, which is also a French, term. However, when you're about to eat. But I felt, okay, if I change the spelling, maybe drop a T, Bon Appetit. And my nickname is T, so it just stuck. What words would best describe me as a person? I would say gifted, definitely blessed. I would definitely say confident, but humble, a hard worker. Definitely ambitious, passionate, God-fearing, God-loving, honorable, multifaceted, to name a few. I've been writing since I could write. So I've been, into music for a long time, but professionally, I would say about 4.5 years. The love of music, kind of found me, if I had to say. How some people are, born with it. It's just something that's in you. It's just something that innately you want to do. You love it. I feel like maybe when I would say if I had to say at age 2, that I fell in love with music. When did I want to pursue music seriously? Honestly, it probably was after my dad passed. I said, okay, I did understand full circle that time is short. It really is. So I said, you know what, if I'm going to do it, now would be the time to do it. What genre would I classify myself as? A multi-genre, I would say. I can do country, I can do hip-hop, I can do gospel, I can do rap. I can also do blues, R&B, soul, pop, reggae. The list goes on. But I just have that appreciation for music. My writing process it can go one or two ways, honestly. So the first way, I can kind of hear a beat and then I'll just hear a melody and then eventually I'll write to it. Or the words can come first. You can just be sitting in a store. You can literally be grocery shopping and the line might come to you and I gotta jot it down really quick. And then I'll hear a beat later where I can place it, but so it just depends, but it kind of goes off of how I'm feeling, and what mood I'm in or what I may be going through at the time. Love Her was a very interesting song. It was written, a while back when I was going through a tumultuous time in life, where, things happen. And Love Her kind of tells the tale of, a dying love. But also it kind of gives hope for the love you want and the love you need. So Love Her was written, at a very vulnerable time, but, at the end of the day, it came out great. But it is a very vulnerable song. It speaks on a lot of feelings of what a lot of women today may feel in a relationship. They may feel like they're, not being, paid attention to. They may be feeling ignored. They may feel like, they're actually depressed in their relationship. And the song kind of speaks to that and also speaks to hope of someone will actually treat you the way you want to. So it is different. It is a different writing style when I'm writing songs like Touch It, and I'm writing songs like One Love. It is a very different writing style. Like One Love, more so when I first heard the beat for One Love, I fell in love with it instantly. And I said, okay, if I had to write to this, what would I write? And then the melody came first, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be clearly a love song. However, when you write songs like Touch It, it comes out of a feeling of, I wouldn't say aggression or anger, but it just, when you wanna pop your shit, you write songs like Touch It. I could probably write One Love and then 30 minutes later, I could probably get in the zone to write Touch It. But it is kind of like channeling different emotions and from different experiences that you go through. And it's kind of like, what do you want to say at this time? What is the beat calling for? What artists inspired me over the years? It's been so many. Definitely if I had to say, it started out with the love for Sam Cooke, artists like Erykah Badu. I'm a big fan of India Arie, just different sounds. I never stuck to one particular sound. Bob Marley is so many, and gospel singers, I could literally list you out a lot of them. But R&B wise, definitely I would say Alicia Keys, J. Cole, Whitney Houston. The list literally goes on. Like, I literally have an appreciation for music. When I say I love it, I love it. What makes a true artist is your dedication, consistency. You have to actually live in your craft. Like, you can't, some stuff you just can't make up. Like, you can't just grab it out of thin air. You either have it or you don't. But in my opinion, what makes a true artist is if you love the art itself, and if you're able to really hone into your craft to perfect it. That's what it takes. Like, it takes dedication. It takes a lot of hard hours. It takes a lot of sleepless nights. It takes a lot from you, and you got to be willing to give. Any obstacles and hardships, definitely, most definitely. I feel like, we all go through things. However, I would say I have experienced a lot, especially for my age, but that's where a lot of the maturity comes from. That's where a lot of the wisdom comes from. Just learning from those experiences and not letting them keep you down. You have to learn from them in order to grow. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Above all, happy. And definitely at peace. From this career path, I want to go as far as it'll allow me to. I don't just want to stop at music. I do want to experience, all of it. I want to be able to say at the end of this, like, I want to leave a legacy. I don't just want to leave nothing behind. I want to leave a legacy and just, generational wealth, things like that. Like, I really, in 10 years, I want to be in a place where I can reach down and grab at that point. We currently are. We're always working. But we definitely are working on new music right now as well. Also working on just some other things, some other projects that I can't disclose of just yet, but they are in the works, so we are working. We're probably going to be coming up soon with new music, but Love Her is already out. That did come out on the 25th, so please go stream it. Currently, we have a lot of music available right now. Currently, we've released One Love, that was like our first baby. We also have released Touch It. We have Clubbin' and Sweet Side out there as well. We also have The One and Love Her, and then we also have more to come. I'll always want to thank God, number one, of course, just for everything He's done for me. But I also want to thank my manager, because he's the best. No, literally, that's my right-hand man. Literally anything I need, that's who I call. And I also just want to thank my mother, because she's literally everything to me. And also the other people that I love. Yeah. Bon Appétí is definitely one of a kind. Definitely a jack of all trades, I would say. You're going to get a lot. Probably more than you're going to ask for. But definitely a lot of talent, a lot of intellect, but a lot of love there too. Right now, you can find us on iTunes, Spotify. You can find us on Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere. And most of all, PridelandRecords.com. That's where you can find literally everything. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram. You can find us on Facebook as well, TikTok, all of that. I am Bon Appétí and the official Bon Appétí. Oh, you want me to say that? Okay. Thank you so much for having me. And this is a sit down with Bon Appétí.